Chapter 8. Failure of Walter's Second Marriage.
Note: concerning Walter C.'s second marriage, W. C. White states, "Fear took hold of him that his new wife would want some of his money with which to help her relatives, so he labored for some years to separate her as much as possible from her relatives. Bringing her to California, he made no move toward providing a home, but was pleased to have her take the nurse's course at the St. Helena Sanitarium. When she had advanced sufficiently in this course so as to earn something, he permitted her to work her own way with very limited assistance financially from him. For years he has placed money in Mother's hands to be used as she thought best for the advancement of the cause. Sometimes she has felt that a portion of this money ought to be given to Mrs. C., but when C. learned that a part of the money which he placed in Mother's hands had been given by Mother to his wife, he gave notice that this was contrary to his wish, and that if any more was used that way, he should not feel free to place his gifts in Mother's hands. To the second Mrs. C., April 16, 1907. Dear Sister C., I have received your letter, and in reply to it I would say, I cannot advise you to return to Walter C. unless you see decided changes in him. The Lord is not pleased with the ideas he has had in the past of what is due to a wife. At one time I spoke very plainly to Walter in regard to his responsibilities to his wife. It is very clear to me that it would be a mistake for you to be united again while your love for him is quenched. He cannot make you happy unless his views are changed. Responsibility to parents. You have a duty to perform to your mother. You should not place yourself in a position where you would be miserable and unhappy. And if Brother C. holds to his former views, the future would be no better for you than the past has been. He does not know how to treat a wife. I feel very sad about this matter. I feel indeed sorry for Walter, but I cannot advise you to go to him against your judgment. I speak to you as candidly as I spoke to him. It would be perilous for you to again place yourself under his dictation. I had hoped that he would change. Brother C. can place his father in one of our sanitariums, where he will have good care. Your experience of the past is not to be repeated. When you are released from the care of your mother, you can act a part in one of our sanitariums. The Lord understands all about your experiences, Sister C. Be of good courage in the Lord. He will not leave you nor forsake you. My heart goes out in tenderest sympathy for you. Hang your helpless soul on Christ. Help needed in sanitarium. You know that not one word passed between you and me in regard to your going to Battle Creek. Neither have you spoken to me concerning your life with Brother C. in the past. Not a word of complaint have you made to me. The course you took in going to Battle Creek you took on your own responsibility, because you deemed it just and right, and this I do not condemn. Now, my dear sister, you have obtained a knowledge of how to treat the sick, and your help is needed in our sanitarium work. When you write, please tell me in regard to your mother's health. What are you doing? We need faithful workers in our sanitariums that can give treatment.